next, boy, I bust up. They found a plan to make it rich. Middle finger up, for a hater in this bitch, boy, on my side. Let's get it poppin' like some high fives. I told him fuck the runner, cause I'm trying to catch the top guy. Give it up. This is a coochie van, no dooney truck. Say you got the soldier here, and we shoot it up. Niggas always capping nowadays, ain't nothing new. Pillow talking for the hoes, get clapped for acting cool. Pistol packing double D's and all these hoes, we in the stew. You move on, bitches popping out just like a zoo.
Like, this is probably when we dropped the first vlog, maybe second vlog, like our second video on the channel. Maybe first or second video on the channel. And yeah, I feel that. No, that girl she was so toxic, bro. She was bad. She did not like us doing YouTube. And one of the reasons why she was so mad that day is because Alex dropped her off home because she said she had to go home, but we was still hanging out and going out, and she got mad because we didn't invite her to shopping and stuff, which was weird. It's like, if you wanted to come, you could have just said, I want to come along. I hate when people do that. Like, if you want to join in the activity, don't get mad if I don't invite you, because I'm thinking like, oh, you said you got to be so and so. I'm saying, but if you be like, oh, I want to tag along, okay, yeah, you could come. And then I understand, like, not want to be a burden and everything, but it's like, if you say you got to go home, and then I'm like, I got something to do afterwards, and then you get mad because I didn't invite you because you had something to do. That's confusing. Like, we're doing too much. It's too much tit for tat. I feel like a child. So that was another red flag right there. And it's some red flags now and then. Like, she wouldn't want to hang out with Alex's family. She didn't want to hang out with no one. All she wanted to do was eat and be in the room with Alex. Like, Brittany was very much of a como se dice, lazy, didn't really want to do much. Like, she was the type to be cool with just being in the bedroom all day eating Chick-fil-A. All they did together was eat, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That is very childish, bro. Like, you gotta understand. And and then, like, I probably just slipped up some stuff, but like, she was saying, like, telling Alex not to do what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he shouldn't do what he needs to do. I'm just saying, like, if whatchamacallit, I ain't gonna lie, I just realized I slipped up and gave out some information I wasn't supposed to give out. But fuck it, we ball. Two, if someone's telling me not to do something I enjoy just because they're mad or they don't believe in my dreams, bro, you gotta get kicked to the curb. Because once I'm up, and I don't want you to double back, bro. That's why, like, I'm glad I got a woman in my life who, like, supports me. Even though it's, like, hard right now, she still supports me with my YouTube shit. Like, if I need something, she be like, hey, you need this? She helps me out with that. That's why you should always have someone who supports you, bro. But, it was more red flags after that. Like I said, she didn't want to hang around his family. Then eventually, it gets to a point where it's so toxic. Alex is stressed. He's asking me for advice. Brittany is stressed, crying every night. They're arguing every day. Like, every text message is an argument. Every phone call is an argument. Everything they're doing is an argument. Like, it's no good times. It's just straight bad times. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, at first, I didn't want to influence him because Brittany and we didn't have a good relationship. I didn't want to influence him to be like, oh, you should break up with her. So I stayed back. I was like, bro, try to work it out. Your best ability. Try to work it out. Try. And they tried to work it out. And then it got to a point where, like, eventually he was like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually he had to talk with her or something about breaking up. They still stayed together, but then she texted me like, damn, you really gonna convince me? No, that's not what happened. No, that is what happened. She texted me, was like, that was, hold up. Okay, I gotta make sure I got all my stuff together. That's what I'm saying. No matter no matter if you straight, bi, lesbian, gay, queer, whatever the case may be, bro, you need a partner that supports you, bro. If you don't have someone that supports you, bro, you need to walk away. But back to the story. She fuck, I just had it. They do break up. They do break up. I'm sorry, my notes are all over the place. They do end up breaking up. And then that's when she hit my line talking about some, oh, you really gonna tell him to break up with me? That's so childish. Like, I know you don't like me, this, that, and the third. I'm like, first of all, Miss Ma'am, I didn't tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. Alex is a grown man. He makes his own decisions. And two, if anything, I was telling him to try to work things out, but you was being too much of an ass to see that. That he wasn't fucking what you was doing. Maybe if you was a little more, yeah, I'm saying, he would have been, y'all still could have been together, but you was an ass and doing too much. And side note. I don't know if Alex has a type in women, but a few of the women he's dated has some little like something's wrong up there in the cabeza. You know, I'm gonna let you take with that. You know what I'm saying? If you see this and you know who I'm talking about, just let it rock, all right? But she came at me crazy thinking I'm like forcing him to break up. I'm like, no, it wasn't me. You started drawing on my man's. He couldn't do nothing. And you was being weird. So then it gets serious because one day, like they break up, but they're still talking to each other. Like they still like hanging out, all of that. Like they're still like kind of like they're not together, but they're still like what's the word? It's more of like friends with benefits at this point, kinda, right? But then it gets bad because she's still trying to get back with him, but Brittany's still trying to get back with Alex, but Alex don't want no part of that. So eventually I'm like, all right, I see my man's Alex stressed out, and I'm still now I'm at a talking point with Brittany, and I'm like, yo, Brittany, to be honest with you, I think it would be best off if y'all just leave each other alone. Y'all both are stressed. It's making you depressed, and you know what I'm saying. Look at you. It's making you change the type of person you are. Alex is not happy. Y'all both not happy, so y'all should just leave each other alone, right? That's why I said I didn't think nothing of it. Let me see if I can find those text messages. Let me see. That shit was so long ago too. That was like 2020. Let me see. I gotta look through all of my shit. Bro, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Bro, that shit was so long ago too. I think I deleted all that shit too. That's the crazy part about it. Yeah, I don't got those messages. But long story short, not even long story short, it's actually short story long. Pause. I tell them like, yo, guys, y'all need to. That's what I'm saying. That's where Alex was wrong at because even though they broke up, he still kept in communication with her, and they still was doing stuff, whatever. They weren't together, so in his eyes, he's like, he don't got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's where Alex messed up because this Britney person was crazy. Two, once I text her that, she go off. Like I'm talking about, she start texting me. She's like, I don't need this right now. This is what I'm talking about. I'm really upset. Like you don't understand. I love him. I want to be with him. Brittany's going off. And then this takes the case. She threatens to unalive herself. She literally threatens to unalive herself, bro. And that's something I take serious. Like, if you're gonna threaten to like commit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, even if I don't really like you or I don't know you like that or anything like that, I'm not about to let you just do that to yourself, especially if you got family, sisters, parents. No, you're going to leave people behind. So this crazy shorty decides to like threaten to unalive herself, bro. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? And it's getting bad. Like, she sends us a picture of knife. Like, she has a knife, and then on her arm, she's like trying to cut herself. She's trying to harm herself with a knife. And she's like, why is it not like she's sending us pictures and stuff talking about why is it not cutting her? Like, I'm like, bro, this girl is crazy. Like, I'm like, how did he even like deal with this? Like, I'm like, bro, I never thought women could get that crazy. But honestly, hold up, y'all. God damn it. Move, move, move. My cat start trying to sneak in. But that's what I'm saying. She really did threaten that, right? And I thought she was serious because she literally had the knife to her arm taking pictures. But looking back, it was obviously for attention. But I'm not the type to be like, oh, I'm going to just let her do it or be like, not care because I'm the type of person who still has a heart. So what I did is I called the cops, bro. I got cat name. Yo, what's up, Taja? My cat. I got two cats. It's Ollie and Milo. But long story short, Taja, I'm telling the story time of yeah I'm saying. But long story short, she threatens to unalive herself, right? So I call the cops. And I call the cops and I say, hey, listen, I get the address from Alex. I get the address from Alex. I'm like, okay. I'm talking on the phone with the operator, and I'm like, yo, my friend, she's threatened to unalive herself because this that, and the third. And they're like, does she has a weapon? I'm like, she has like a knife, but I don't think she's gonna cause harm to anyone else. They're like, okay, we'll send someone to go do a wellness check. So they send someone to do a wellness check, and then that's when after all that, mind you, this whole time I'm at work, bro, trying to make sure this girl doesn't unalive herself. I'm stressing at work, bro. I'm supposed to be doing my work and making money, but instead I'm stressing in the boys' bathroom because Shorty wanted to threaten to unalive herself. And then eventually, the cops get there, they do the wellness check just to make sure she didn't unalive herself. She texts me talking about why did you call the cops? Am I dumb or stupid, y'all? Why did I call the cops? Let's say on the off chance she did decide to unalive herself and I knew about it. As a black man, how does that look, bro? That's gonna look sketchy as fuck. So to save my ass, I'm like, I'm gonna call the cops. Cause she not about to unalive myself or make a note saying I did something to cause her to do it, and then I'm getting locked up just for telling her to leave Alex alone. That's what I'm saying. Brittany was insane, bro. And I'm sitting here like, bro, she coming at me later talking about why you call the cops. I'm like, what you mean why I call the cops? You threatened to unalive yourself. She's like, I wasn't gonna really do it. You wasn't gonna really do it, then why say you gonna do it? I just don't feel like you standing on business. If you gonna say you gonna do it, why fake and be like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. Why would you send the police to my house? Because I'm a black man in America. Let them find out some fucking girl killed themselves because I said the wrong thing. I'm not about to. No, no, no. Not today. You're not about to get me. That's one thing. Y'all not about to get me, right? So So that happened. She threatens to unalive herself. Mind you, we all work at the same place. So we gotta see each other after this. I'm like, in my head, bro, I'm like, this crazy shorty really threatened to unalive herself just because I told her I don't think y'all should be talking to each other no more. The only reason why I did that is because I see how my man stressed out. And you got mine. Remember this. Alex is not just my friend. He's like my guy, my gango, my brother. That's like a brotherhood right there. So I'm not about to let my man's, you know what I'm saying, stress out and trip over a shorty that's not even his. That's just not good. You feel me? And I'm also looking out for you because it wasn't a healthy like situation. In my mind, I think I'm doing the best of both sides. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially over a relationship, you shouldn't try to, unalive yourself over a relationship. Like, it be some crazy people out here. And this is not even I'm not even at the end of the story time yet. It's a lot more that happens. This girl is insane, bro. Like, I'm surprised she eventually just stopped fucking with him. It took her a whole, you know what I'm saying? And a sidebar, all of these events that I'm telling you happen about a few months span. Like this wasn't over a year. This was probably like a few months. They only dated for about 2 months. So remind you, remember that when I'm telling you that she threatened to unalive herself because I told them they don't need to be talking to each other no more. They only dated for 2 months, and she was acting that crazy. So she low key needed help. And I'm not like sidebar. Like I understand why she was a little off because she has some family issues, abusive dad or whatever the case may be. From what I've heard, that's what I was told. She had an abusive dad, a sick sister. But I don't remember all the details, but she had a lot of issues going on in the home. So I kind of understand, like, oh, if you have like these type of issues, you kind of put all your stuff into a relationship or love because it's like an escape. But a relationship should never be an escape for you. It should just be somewhere where you could be yourself, whatever the case may be. But if you're only treating that as an escape and not actually thinking about the other person or the love you have for them, then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship. But back to the story time. That's not the only thing that happens. It's not funny, but mind you, we all worked at the same place, right? Alex was already at work. No, no, no. This wasn't in 2023. This was in like 2020. Like this was during COVID, like peak COVID 2020. Like this had to be like May. No, no, no. This might have been like July, August, around there. So this was funny, but it wasn't funny. I come into work one day. I see everyone by aisle 17. I'm like, why is everyone by aisle 17? What happened? I'm coming into work happy as shit. I'm like, hey, what's up? Dabbing people up. I'm like, yo, oh my God. Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm having a good day. Walk to work. And I'm having a good day. So I'm like, boom. I come in. I see Alex. Alex looks pissed off, bro. He's looking like this, bro. He's looking like this. And mind you, I gotta go this way. So I'm gonna show y'all like this. So I'm walking past Alex. Fuck, Alex is on this side. I'm walking past. Why I see Brittany on the floor crying in aisle 17? She on the floor crying. Chat. I can't make this up. I'm gonna show y'all how she was. Hold up. Can y'all see me? She like this in aisle 17, y'all. She crying. Someone try to pick her up. They pick her up, bro. They pick her up. She fall to the floor. I said, yo, she fell to the floor. I'm like, I'm like, yo, she really acting like she's hurt, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She was acting like she was, bro. Like, you know how when people like faint, bro, she was fainting in aisle 17. And the part that got me the most is everyone was coming to her defense. Like everyone's like, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?" And that made Alex feel bad because now he looked like the bad guy. Like, oh, he broke her heart. He did her wrong. Whole time, no. The shorty is crazy. I don't like dropping the bitch on women. I don't like calling women a bitch, but she was a crazy bitch. She was crazy. Falling down in aisle 17 at the place you work at because of a boy is crazy. To make that type of scene at your place of work. That's embarrassing, bro. That's why Alex felt so embarrassed, bro. I would have felt embarrassed, bro. I see my ex on the floor. I see my ex on the floor because I broke up with her. Of course I'm gonna be like, yo, why did I even do that? What is wrong with me? I'm gonna start thinking like, yo, why is she crazy like this? What did I do? That's how I would have been, bro. And it gets worse from here. Like that's only like the slight part, bro. That's only the slight part. It gets worse from here, y'all. And you might be like, Day, how can it get worse? I'll tell you how it could get worse. Oh yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. Hold up. They thought Alex put hands on Brittany the way she was falling and crying out. My man's could have lost his job over this. My man's could have lost his job, bro. Cause everyone was like, yo, hold up. She was crazy, but I laughed too much of that. Still, that was embarrassing. If she's an adult, that's another. But hold up. She is an adult. Matter of fact, Brittany is older than Alex. At this time, I think Brittany might have been like 22, 21, 22. No, I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm probably going to stream until like 10 tonight. But at the time, bro, hold up. But at the time, bro, I'm sitting here like, yo, Shorty is insane. Like, honestly, bro, you gotta realize how like insane it is of a person to like sit there and to be grown. Like, it's not like she's 16. Like, if like I'm not saying if she was 16, 17, I would have gave her a pass. But the fact that she's an adult that can vote, that's scary in my opinion. That's scary in my opinion. Like, that's one thing I want to say to all my guys out here, bro. Be careful of who you sleep with, who you engage yourself. Even matter of fact, I want to say this to anyone. Be careful who you sleep with, no matter if it's a guy, girl, whatever. Be careful who you sleep with, who you get in a relationship with, bro. And once you start to notice those red flags, like they might be dangerous, like everyone has red flags, but if they might be dangerous to the point where you think like, oh shit, if something happens, she might call the cops on me saying I hit her or some shit. If they're that type of crazy, bro, run, bro, run. Cause she was definitely that type of crazy. I'm just saying, my man's Alex might have been locked up, behind bars if he kept fucking with her. She the type I feel like to like hit a man and then the man like push her and then she's like, oh, he abused me, he hit me, send him to jail. And then do the same thing to the next guy. And this is only part, bro. Like y'all don't even understand. It gets worse. So it's been maybe like a few weeks or a month or so after they broke up. I thought I thought the shit was over. I thought we were done with Britney, bro. I thought that era for Alex was over. Yeah, Britney definitely was like 22 ish at the time. She might have been like 22, maybe 23. I can't remember, but she was definitely around that age. And Alex was like 19 at the time, if I remember correctly. Alex was like 19, bro, which is crazy because even though Alex was like wrong in some parts himself, he was still more mature than her, which was insane. And she had him about like the age difference was about 2 or 3 years, I think, if I remember correctly. She might have just turned 21 or she might have just turned 22, but I can't remember all the way. But it gets worse. Oh, trust me, it gets worse. So, like I said, a few weeks or months passed, and I'm in my head. I'm like, yo, bro. I- I'm talking to Alex on the phone one day. I'm like, yo, bro, you finally got over it. We laughing about this situation, but I'm in the break room, right? On my breaks, I think I might have hung up the phone or I was texting him or whatever the case may be. But I'm in the break room, and people don't know, like, because I'm quiet, so people don't know, like, Alex and I, we're like this, bro. So I hear someone in the back of the break room talking like, yo, Brittany was showing me her sex tape with Alex. I'm like, she was telling me how like it was all good and shit, how she missed it, and she was showing a lot of people this the sex tape. I'm like, bro, when I heard that, I felt so bad. Cause you should never like people say, oh, you shouldn't film sex tapes or the case may be, but at the end of the day, if you do film sex tapes or whatever or X videos or whatever the case between you and your partner and only you and your partner should see that. If y'all break up, you should not be showing people that shit, bro. Should not be showing people that shit. But she was showing the whole shot right, bro. I heard around, I'm like, no. My man's dinglings being seen by the whole, you know what I'm saying? And I keep spilling tea. But fuck it. Y'all won't know the person unless I say their name. But she's showing in front of the whole store, bro. I'm like, no, my man's finished. Even if he wanted another shorty in there, he can't. They seen his dingling. His dingling is in the store. His dingling. They done sent my man's then day and bro. The whole store pretty much knew, bro. The whole store knew about my man's dingling, bro. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, why she do that? I'm like, why you do that if you want him back? Why would you spread your sex tape around? Like, she wasn't sending it to people, but she was physically showing it to people. I shouldn't have to hear that, bro. I didn't even know about it. That's how good of a guy Alex is, bro. He didn't say nothing about that to me, bro. I found out from a third party source. A third fucking party source, bro. I was sick, bro. I'm like, no, not my man's Alex, bro. That's one of my worst fears, bro. It's like someone sending my, you know what I'm saying, around or showing people or exposing me, bro. That's one of my worst fears, bro. I would be disappointed. But it's like, damn, she trying to get back with him. And this girl is crazy, bro. And then even after that, bro, she still tries to get back with him. Bro, I'm talking about she's telling people to talk to him, be like, I want to get back with him. Her birthday coming up. It might have been her birthday. I can't remember, but she telling people like, oh my gosh, I want him back. People are trying to convince him to go back with her. Mm. And he not hearing it. Alex is done, bro. He don't want to hear shit Brittany got to say. Keep trying, oh, get back with her. People like get back with her, or people like, oh, you could just. Some niggas are fucked up telling him like, oh, you could just smash, bro, just smash again, bro. That's free, you know what I'm saying? But he like, no, bro, I don't want to. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand what she did to me. And people are still trying to convince him. I'm like, bro, why y'all trying to convince this man to get back with this crazy bitch? She is crazy, insane, loca. Sis is loca. Like, I just don't understand it, bro. It makes no sense to me. Why people like that's how you know Philly is toxic as fuck, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The chance was there and it failed. And it gets worse from here, bro.